Hello, my name's BLStar. I normally don't make content like this all the time. I relatively stay out of the weeds when it comes to issues like this, but I want to voice my 2 cents on the matter. Yesterday, I uninstalled BO6. It was my last speed run on Liberty Falls, trying to get my record back after losing it. It's been a letdown as of the last few months playing zombies. It started out super strong. BO6 had shown a ton of promise at the start of it, but seeing, especially after this newest patch, which I got some of the notes up here for you guys, it's been a massive disappointment with what they're doing with the game. I don't know why they target a PvE mode like they do. I would figure they would mostly stick to balancing PvP and Warzone because that's where everybody mostly plays these games anyway to begin with. Us zombie players really don't matter much in the grand scheme of things when it comes to all that. So I don't know why they nerf it. But anyway, we're here today to talk about it. It's eye-opening to see the nerfs they've been doing. Biggest thing was the quote-unquote sword buffs. Most of the swords got buffed across the board. Light sword got completely gutted, reducing the effectiveness of armor regeneration ability, increased swing interrupt time for the sword swing, lowered the armor regeneration from 5% to 4%, which is huge. A 1% difference, a lot of people don't think that's huge, but that's huge with how much you were recovering with your armor. And keeping your armor up like that, especially with a certain particular build, you can actually survive for a lot longer and it'll protect you. So that 5% down to 4 does make a big difference there. I love this reply. We buffed the swords you liked. You kept asking. Oh, but we also nerfed the only one you used in the first place. Shocker. Who could have seen that one coming? I honestly wouldn't be surprised if shadow nerfs are in this update, where they gutted the not the lethal, but the tactical specials that you can craft on Citadel. Especially the light one, because that thing's just busted. It was one shot in God. I really wouldn't be surprised if that got it next, either in a shadow nerf or an actual full-blown nerf across the board. That was a really good lethal, or not lethal, tactical. Gotta specify. It's disappointing to see this. It's also disappointing to see this as well. They also nerfed directed mode. They now slowed down the zombie rates, even though it was already slow to begin with on how the round transitions happened after the loop that would normally happen around 11 on directed mode for Liberty. Now it's slowing it down even more, which is slowing down the camo grind more. I don't understand why they're upset about people just using this as a way to grind camos. It's not like anybody's playing with other people in this. They're all solo grinding and just doing it a legitimate way. I can understand you patch some of the exploits I've seen on TikTok and stuff with the boat and XP farming like that. I get that. That's fine. But why the camo grind when we're doing it the only legal way to grind camos? Come on. Why does it hurt your bottom line that much to gut something like this? It's just not fun. Zombies is about having fun. It's about being able to play something that isn't a sweat fest and a grind and a nightmare on multiplayer, because Christ almighty, you still haven't fixed the cheating issue. There's more cheaters in this game than there is in Siege, which is disappointing because Siege is such a joke. But we're getting ahead of ourselves, and the sun is coming in and beating me down like a bush. So back to my reign here, I guess you can call it. Probably one of the biggest disappointments out of this update too was the nerf to big game on Shadow Rift, on how it can't deal lethal damage to elite enemies anymore. This is one of the biggest letdowns because I've been recently working it into my speedrun for Liberty Falls to get rid of the abomination relatively well. Mostly involves running the shotgun as your starter and equipping that and leveling it up to at least blue. Damage scales with the ammo type based off of what your rarity is on the gun outright, even on your ammo mod. That's a fun little interesting thing that it works with. From blue up, it will do severe damage to any of them that get rifted, which is very useful for getting rid of the abomination relatively quick in the speedrun, because it's a pain in the neck when you're trying to speedrun and this thing's in the way. Even though you don't have to kill it, you kind of want it out of your way because it keeps doing so much to you. It's stupid that they nerfed this ammo type just to make it harder for you, because they already stripped off the weakness that was on it, which was its tail in Cold War. If you shot the tail in Cold War on the abomination, you could destroy it relatively easily, and it's just disappointing that they nerfed the ammo type even more to this mode. Why are we gutting all the fun out of zombies? It's baffling and it's just disappointing. So it's why I ended up uninstalling the game. I was enjoying the speedruns, I was enjoying the community on ZWR, chasing after the different runs and stuff for Liberty and whatnot. It just sucks that this has been going on. I got bumped all the way down to 23rd, and then with Gobblegums, I'm currently 4th. I never submitted my 28 run that I've been doing as of late, but it's disappointing that they're gutting zombies as much as they are, because this game started out super fun and exciting and promising, and now just seeing the new updates, why bother? You did all this stupid stuff with Squid Game, and then it's like, cool, you put around 10 cap on it, so what's the point? Why do I have to exfil a 10 on the stupid Squid Game stuff? Why? That's dumb. It was at least semi-spicing everything up, but you gutted it then. You just gutted it to 10, and it's like, cool, great. Why bother doing this crossover? But it's seeing the future of zombies right now looks very bleak. Mr. Waffles and all them, they were like, oh my gosh, we're finally being able to make content again and things like that on the game, and you're completely destroying the game as we speak with these updates because you just don't want fun. And it's disappointing. It's why I'm going back to Black Ops 1 and 2 and again to get back on my Nuketown grind, because honestly that's more of entertaining than trying to continue doing Liberty Falls with it getting nerfed like every other week at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if Citadel gets more nerfs as well, especially with their tacticals getting nerfed with the special abilities from each of the swords that you have to earn for the Easter egg. I want to understand Treyarch's decisions behind these moves, but God only knows what they're doing in the background, and God knows how much of it is actually Treyarch's decision or Activision's decisions on the matters. But yes, if you want to see me continue grinding on zombies, I am always live on Twitch. I'm mostly going to be on BO1 and BO2 right now, and I'm getting back into Smash Ultimate and everything else that's going on. We'll have to play it by ear to see if zombies ever gets good again. But BO6 zombies is not where it's at. Don't waste your time on this game. It's not worth having 150 gigs installed for what's becoming a worse mode than what Cold Wars was. It sucks to see this happening to this game because it had so much potential and they're just ripping it apart. But that's what we have Black Ops 2 for. And since it's the year of 2025, we get to live it IRL. Anyway, guys, I'm BLStar. I'll catch you next time. Peace.